Welcome, everybody.
Hi, how are you this evening? Glad everybody could tune in. We have a couple of good topics that we want to talk about. I'm going to let Rev take over. And
You're gonna let me take over.
yes,
You're gonna let me take over.
I'm actually going to let you take over.
If she's gonna let me take over.
I'm
All
gonna let
right.
some
Anyhow, Danny D, he's here.
Yes.
Yep,
Danny D is here. Say
we're on
hi.
the camera. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Or Donnie D. Damn, I can't get his friggin' name right.
I was just going along
I'll
with
just
you.
agree with it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I just thought you...
Pardon my French, everybody, but
Yeah, I just thought you had slight Alzheimer's. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm probably have a little Alzheimer's or old timers or something like that.
Or young timers, whatever.
Young timers,
Young timers, that's what you got.
All right, so what are we talking about today?
I don't know. I kind of thought a good subject would maybe be on neglect. It's such a big topic that I just thought that might be something good to talk about. All of us, I'm sure, have had stories that we could share about neglect and what brought us here. And I know for myself, I was neglected as a child. My parents never paid attention to me or my schoolwork and never cared.
Do you think that is a cause for a lot of people that are homeless?
I think so. I mean, I think they just didn't have a lot of love growing up, and they
gave up.
Gave up. I gave up.
Yeah.
They looked for love in all the wrong places, which I did myself.
Now, obviously, you're a woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Last time I checked, yes.
Obviously, I'm a man.
Yes.
All right. But the thing about it is do you think it's more difficult for a woman to recover from neglect? Men are made, in my family, men are made to handle certain things.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay?
Yes.
When it comes to a woman,
we're weaker.
I wouldn't say weaker. I would just say more vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yes, absolutely.
And if you disagree with me, let me know. But that's the way I see it.
I see some men out there very vulnerable. They're very weak, very frail. If you take a look at the community and you see some homeless men out there, they're kind of, they're weak. They're not, I don't think it has to do generally
So you don't think it's gender?
No, I don't think it's gender at all. No. Definitely not.
Okay.
There's some weak men.
Good, because I met a lot of strong women. I talked to you about Myra.
Yes.
She's a damn strong woman.
And how's Myra doing, by the way?
She goes into surgery tomorrow.
We're all praying for her, as you know that. I know you.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be down there right now, but
hopefully she'll be all right.
Well, she doesn't want me down there right this second.
I understand that. Plus, when she's in the surgery room, actually, it's going to be hard for you to be. She's going to be in surgery, so you really can't be there until afterwards. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's going to get out of surgery. I'm going to head down.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much.
That makes the most sense.
But back to what we're talking about. I think men are stronger than women out on the street.
Yes, I think there's a lot. I've seen a lot of women that can handle their own. Men, typically in the street, yes, they're stronger.
Not all of them.
Like I said, not all of them. No, it's a touchy subject. It's a touchy subject because there's all types of
Yeah. I seen a guy hang himself.
Yeah. Yes. A guy.
He just gave up. And then
one thing I could say is definitely women's more tedious with hygiene and things like that than men, actually.
There's a lot of men that
I met a lot of wimps out here. Not wimps. I shouldn't say wimps.
No, I wouldn't say wimps.
But a lot of guys, I can't deal with it out here.
Right.
Okay, and I met a lot of women that can deal with it.
Right.
With being out here. But the thing about it is we're talking about the war of the sexes here.
Yes.
Basically.
Right. I think from what I've seen is, over the years that I've been homeless, I've seen a lot of men that are extremely weak and a lot of women that are extremely weak. I don't know if we could categorize it into just a man thing or a woman thing. I think it depends on the person itself, to be honest. I see very, very, very,
I think men are stronger.
I tend to, I tend to,
I really do.
I get what you're saying, but from what I've seen some men that
Women
are
are climbing the
weak.
ranks.
Huh?
Women are definitely climbing the ranks.
Yes.
Sorry, I mean it with that.
That's okay. Women,
Oh, JC, welcome to the show.
welcome to the show,
Oh,
Jason.
God.
Good to see you today. Good to see you.
I think that it depends on the person. There's a lot of men that are very weak out there. They've had a rough childhood. They've been sexually molested. I know one of my friends was molested in the army. He's extremely weak today.
Because that can break you.
It could totally break you.
Any kind of emotional kind of thing like that. A woman gets raped.
Yes.
Can break a woman.
Yes.
A man just gets a little bit of molestation or something like that. It can break him.
Right. Exactly.
It breaks your spirit.
It breaks your spirit completely. And that's why I tend to say I don't know if I necessarily agree with you on the man or the woman situation with,
Banana? Sorry, cut out my Anybody want a banana?
You want a banana, Donnie?
Just save it for later. Save it if you want to save it for later. Yeah.
I just think that it depends on the person, their background, their upbringing. I mean, I've seen.
So what you're saying is it doesn't matter if it's a man or woman.
No.
It depends on what broke them.
Exactly. Exactly. They could have been raped, and they could have been. We don't know.
Yeah.
They could have been in the army. They could have been, shot at, and then they had one leg, and it broke them. It depends. It really depends on circumstances, I believe.
Certain things break certain people.
Correct. Certain things do break.
With a man to go ahead and take away his manhood.
Yes.
Is horrible.
Horrible.
It's really horrible.
It's definitely horrible.
Okay? With a woman, I think that might be different.
Right. With a woman, it's different because, women, but don't forget, there's some tough women out there. I mean, I've seen some women that can run circle around guys.
They're called lesbians.
They're called lesbians.
I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I'm just joking.
Lesbians, transgenders, whatever you want to call them. I'm kidding. No, I just think, like I said, it has to do with the person, not the sex. And then again, that's my opinion. I don't know. Donnie, how do you feel about it?
What do you think, Donnie? Jump on it.
I don't know. I think it's easier on men than women, only because we don't have as much tedious hygiene. Like, you need things for
makeup, tampons.
That's
a certain time of month.
Certain things I feel guilty to say, but but
Yeah.
men don't need those necessities like ladies need.
But some men are meticulous about their teeth and their hair, and they want to color.
Oh my God! I sat right here with GC while you're trying to put on eyelashes and doing your makeup. Me and him sitting here looking at each other, going, and it's taking you a friggin' hour to do it.
Right.
I don't know how you women do it.
Yeah.
I got no damn idea how you women do it. I don't.
Just because you're out here, I don't think that you should lose your pride or who you are. I still, there are days where I come out, I don't wear makeup. There's other days I put on makeup. I still believe that you should still try to be who you are, even in this hardship of time. You know what I mean?
I agree with that, but good Lord, being a woman
it's hard
out here on the street.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you what.
It's hard.
Us guys here, GC, Donnie D,
and you,
and me, we can wear the same underwear for a week.
Yes.
Okay? We can just do that.
Right.
Okay? We won't even think twice about it.
You best better wash them out.
And actually, do we have any underwear on? I don't know.
Right.
I do.
You know?
I do. I have a new pair actually ready to put on.
Yeah. Well.
With a woman, oh my God. When I was with Myra out in the woods, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
She was washing her underwear every freaking day.
That's what I do just about every other day, actually.
Well, Donnie, you know, I personally didn't think you wore underwear, but you know.
You
Yes.
gotta.
But you know, well, you don't have to. You could just let it loose and get the air to it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Flow in the wind.
You could just have, you know, just be free,
Free
man.
ball.
Well, that's how I roll.
You know, I just think
That's how I roll. I don't wear underwear. I just
I do,
flap in
yeah.
the wind, man.
right,
ball.
exactly. You're just, you know, letting everything catch a breeze.
Free ball.
Yeah, but if
Yeah, free ball.
There's been times where
this will
I
be an
haven't worn
interesting
underwear.
thought. If you accidentally shart yourself and don't have underwears on, it's all in your
Oh, that
pants.
always sucks.
Then you got to wash your pants out rather than your boxers.
We're talking about shotting ourselves.
Yeah. Well,
Sharting, like, yeah, you thought it was a fart and a little shit came out. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah, sure.
there's been times that
Watch my back.
I've walked around the streets and a little did
Nobody's
I know,
gonna touch it. You know that.
and the next thing I know, I thought I had gas, and next thing I know, crawling down my leg is diarrhea. I mean,
Yeah.
so we've-
It sucks.
That's what I mean.
It
And
sucks.
I personally, you know, I mean, I'm not one to talk about things.
heck,
but
there's one time I had a flat tire on my bike, and I disregarded to patch the flat, and then that same feeling you're talking about came on me and everything.
Right.
Next thing I knew, I was pushing the bike down the
And there it
freaking
goes.
road.
Right.
I mean, all the way down inside my shoes, man. I mean, talk about
I'm
mishaps.
50 years old.
Talk about
You're
mishaps.
52. I'm about a year behind you because I'm like 50. I'm gonna be 51 this year.
Well, yeah, girls mature quicker than men, so you're about like
Yeah.
40. No.
Donnie D is a little younger.
Yes.
Getting old sucks.
But I'll tell you
Getting
what,
old
yeah,
sucks.
getting old sucks.
Mhm.
Especially being out in the street.
Yeah, sleeping on the, sleep on
You
the
know, you
concrete.
wake up in the morning. I don't know about you guys, but when I wake up in the morning,
I
I
guess
have to go.
Mhm.
There is no question about that.
Yeah, I gotta go. Like I gotta hop on the bike and get to the toilet or something.
Yeah, you gotta go down to the gas station. You gotta look.
Right. If I don't run, I'm pretty much going to be in
Yeah.
trouble.
Yep, and you mess your pants.
And so I
Yeah.
think basically, you know, it just depends on the person. I dated this guy once, and he had to have his teeth brushed, his hair combed, and his hair wasn't out of place. He was meticulous. He took more time on himself than I did, and he was homeless. And he's down in Deerfield, and I saw him a couple of weeks ago. He spends his time at the gym, getting his hair done. He gets his haircuts, and the wind blows, his hair's not out of place. So I tend to believe it depends on the individual.
That
As
reminds
girls,
me of something.
We need tampons, we need maxi pads, and we need all these things, but we go without a lot too. I mean, we do.
There's no question that you go without a lot.
Buddy told me about a gym you could pay $10 a month,
It's free. Actually, Silver Sneakers, it's free.
and you could go in there and take a shower and work out and exercise and even take a shower and everything.
I don't.
You know, the one my buddy told me it was like $10 a month.
Yeah, it's Silver
actually.
Sneakers you can get, so it's free. I'll tell you about it.
I think
I think it was Planet Fitness actually.
Yeah, Silver Sneakers. Yeah, I know all about it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Joy. I'm agreeing with you and not agreeing with you.
Right.
But the thing about it is, I think guys are a lot more tougher out here. I really do.
I
Less maintenance, I think. I would say less
Maybe-
maintenance,
Oh,
maybe.
Donnie, you yourself with all your gadgets and stuff, I don't know about that one. You tend to, you know, I mean, saying it not in a bad way, but you know, you have a lot of gadgets. You know.
Yeah, I do. A lot of preferences.
Yes,
It's
you
a
do.
personal preference, really. It's
Exactly.
Well, I'm
like
gonna give you this
unnecessary
one. I'm gonna give you this
preferences,
one.
really.
Ness.
Mm.
Guys have different priorities than women when they're out in the street.
Yeah, I get that. I mean,
And I think women have a better priority because they're more self-conscious about what's going around them.
mhm,
Okay, I don't know if I'm saying this right.
mhm.
But the thing about it is a woman, they're going to say, hey, don't spend that $10 on that pack of cigarettes.
Right,
We need to get a bag of potato chips or
right,
something.
right,
Or
Okay?
Or
A
new
guy, he's
socks
just
or
going to
something.
go, I want the pack of cigarettes.
right.
So I see the difference between men and women out here.
Right. And you've seen me, you know, the way I operate and stuff like that. So I mean, I myself, I mean, I've been using the same makeup I bought a year and a half ago. because I don't want to spend the money on it. It's $1.50, but I don't want to spend the money. I'd rather get a drink or a soda than spend $1.50 on makeup. So I've been using my makeup for 1.5 years. Thank God it's lasted. So I'm very frugal with certain
See,
things.
guys are not that way.
Right.
Right.
Guys are not that way.
Right.
Guys is just gonna go out and say, fuck it. Oh, excuse my language.
And Greg gets handed
And just get it.
As long as you got clean clothes and some cologne on, you're good to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing.
Right. But when you're out here and
I need a pair of fingernail clippers.
well,
You know,
that-
I'm just gonna go out and buy them.
yeah that
You have to go ahead and plan on buying them.
Mhm. Yes.
That's the difference between men and women out on the street.
Yes.
Then you got to get motivated to go
No,
buy
I have
them.
to agree with you. I plan on these things. Okay, well, you know what? In 5 days from now, I'm going to spend $4 at the dollar store. I plan on it. You know what I mean? Where you guys will just be like, boom, we're going to go get it right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not that way. I'm extremely frugal. And I don't know whether it's from being out here. I rather eat like a pretzel than buy a thing of makeup. Or wear my underwear for a couple of days in a row and, of course, wash them, but hang dry them, then buy a new pair. You know, that's just the way I am.
I love Donnie D to death. You know I do.
I do too.
He's one of my greatest friends.
Of course.
And he's a co-host of the
Thanks.
show.
Yes.
And all that. Donnie D gets something in his head on what
Thanks.
he's going to buy.
And he's off to the races.
He's off to the races, man.
Yes.
He's just going to buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, a woman would plan this damn thing like he bought
For
a
a month.
bicycle.
For a month.
A month or two would
Right.
be starting to plan it. No, man. You just go out there and get business done.
Right.
That's how guys are. Most guys,
Right.
anyhow, the
Right.
ones I know.
Yes.
Women, they have to sit there and go,
Right.
let's see.
Uh-huh. We don't know that.
We just say screw it.
Yeah.
We just say screw it, you
I
know?
go up to the Family Dollar. I put 10 things on the counter. I walk away with 2. I send everything back. Greg all the time gets so upset with me. He's like, come on. I'm like, next month. And he's more or less like, let's get it. I'm like, let's think about this. It's $4. Do we really need this? No.
GC.
With guys, it's totally different.
Yes. And that's where I get your point.
It's totally different. I go in the dollar store or something like that, and I'm looking. It's, you know, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take that, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take that.
Do you know?
I put it on the counter and I pay for it.
Sorry for
You
interrupting.
as a woman, you're going to sit there and look.
And put it back.
Sorry for interrupting the show, but do you know what GC radio is?
No, what is that?
They just called in. Just to let you know.
Oh, wait.
Oh, well,
GC
that
Radio
would be
just called
really great. We might be getting picked up.
I don't know that personality.
GC Radio, yes,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah,
I
they
contacted
they were
people.
just calling right now.
Hold on. Excuse me, we have an important phone call. Can you hold on?
No, we gotta finish the show.
You have an important phone call to take.
No, I can call him back. It's gotta be on the contact list. I got more than one person, more than one radio
won't-
station
won't
interested
do
on a
it.
show.
He didn't want. Hold on. What, can you please pause the show for a second?
No, don't pause the show. Let's finish the show.
It's important. It's an important phone call for you, hon. Seriously. Please take it. It's an important phone call.
Oh, we take a phone call on the show.
Can we take the phone call on the show?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Call.
It's for you.
No, her phone.
It's for you. But
Oh, hello. Where's what? It's not at Wawa. It's down at the...
that's where he is.
It's right in the door. You open the door. Yeah, it's in the back of my other beer. I thought you were a radio station. I'm like, what the fuck?
Came up as GC Radio. Pretty much.
Why don't you just go to the front and ask them?
Sorry.
Sorry,
Hey,
viewers,
Adam,
we're taking a call on the
we
show right
talked
quick.
earlier.
Things could happen in phone calls. You know what I mean? People are in hospitals. People are.
I thought you were handing me the radios.
I know. I'm sorry. This wasn't. I just don't want him. You know what I mean? I knew you wouldn't get mad.
I don't know. They're right there. They're right there. You open the door and they're right there. All right, here. Talk to Joy.
Oh, you got it?
All right, so good news is
Okay.
I just got a call from GC Radio.
What?
What is totally awesome.
Yes.
And I've been talking to iHeart and stuff like that.
Yes.
I'm going to give him a call back after the show. But that is pretty damn
That's exciting.
awesome.
That's exciting. That's really exciting.
I'm really excited about this.
This is
You
really
know,
exciting.
we start going live, we start bringing revenue in.
Yes.
That's going to be totally awesome. So that's different.
Yes, that's definitely a different part of the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's good news.
Yes, that was good news. That's why I wanted.
I contacted them, I don't know, about 2-3 months ago.
That's what I thought it was a couple months ago.
On promoting the show and stuff like that.
Okay.
I mean, we actually got a phone call from a radio station.
Which is great news. That's wonderful.
You know, but I'm not going to stop the show just because of the phone call, because we have a lot of other directions we can go in.
Of course, I just didn't know. You know
Thanks, GC Radio, for calling in on the show. You're greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I'll give them a call when we're done.
Great.
When we're done.
Thank you. Yes.
You know, I mean, they might be interested in us.
Yes.
They are if they.
Called.
If they call, they got to be interested in us.
Of course, right. So that's why I didn't, you know what I mean? So, you know, again, I'm sorry about that. I just, you know, thought it was kind of exciting. But getting back to what we were talking about, you know, it's tough. You know, day by day, the struggles are real. You know, the struggle here is real.
Yeah,
and
they are.
It's tough. It's tough. I mean, this is not easy. We need, you know, a lot of, you know, we need people writing in, commenting, and, you know, sharing your story with us, because, you know, there's so many stories we don't know about. You know?
I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yes, go ahead.
But more input that we have about the struggle that's out there, and sharing with us about other people that are homeless.
Yes.
And even then, when we're not homeless and we get into a place and stuff like that, we still want to do this fight. I don't know about you.
Of course, we're going to fight to the end.
You know? But the thing about it is that we've been out here. We know the plight of the homeless.
Yes.
And we want to keep fighting for it. Absolutely.
Yes. I want to keep fighting for it. I want to keep, you know, this. You know, there's just so many people that have so many, you know, hardship stories, and, you know, the more we hear, the more, you know, it's rewarding to hear stories that, you know, and we could help people, or just give them an input, or say, hey, we've been there, a pat on the back, or just, hey, how you doing?
That's it.
It just means so much to that
I
person.
say it on every show. It's just a smile.
It's a smile.
A hug.
How you doing?
It takes, you know, out of everybody that I helped.
And you help people every day. You are one person.
I've lost a lot of people. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, but I have never seen a day go by since I've been here that you do not help somebody. You truly help somebody every single day, from the moment you wake up, from the moment you go to bed. You help somebody. Whether it's as simple as a cigar, or it's as simple as maybe an extra pair of socks, you are constantly giving. You don't stop giving. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing about you.
Well, you know what?
You do it unconditionally.
Oh, I do it unconditionally. I mean, it's no brainer with me.
Right. But some people are not like,
you know?
Some people are like, oh, well, I did this 2 weeks ago, so, you know, now you owe me this.
Oh, my God, no. I'm not one of those guys.
I know that. And that's why I said what a beautiful thing.
I give you a cigar or something like that, or a cigarette.
Right. Numerous
something like that. I'm not going to sit here and go, hey, you owe me.
Right.
No, I did it out of kindness of my heart.
Karma's extremely good to you.
You know, I mean, that's a huge part of this show.
Yes.
It's just showing kindness.
Kindness. It goes a long way.
It really does.
I know when I put my head down here at night, I know you're down the way, I know Donnie's around the corner, I know Greg's right here. I am totally 100% peaceful. And I haven't been peaceful in about 20 years. I am actually peaceful.
Oh,
and that to me is huge. My good friends are surrounded by me. I know I'm not going to get raped. I know I'm not going to get hurt. I know.
If somebody touches you,
Well, that's the greatest feeling, to know I put my head down at night and I know I'm
You can
safe.
sleep.
Yes, I haven't been able to sleep in my whole life. It's always been my father coming after my mom with knives, or something crazy, or boyfriends abusing me. I mean, this is
No,
peaceful for me
you don't have to worry about that.
anymore. And that's why I say being
You don't have
homeless is, if you're surrounded by the right people, it's unbelievable.
It makes life so much better on you.
It does. It really does.
Yeah, I think so.
I look forward to waking up to you guys in the morning. I look forward to, saying goodnight to you guys. And it's a family. And I haven't had a real family my whole life.
You got one now.
And I'm grateful. I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful. I said to you a couple hours ago, or maybe an hour ago, I'm hungry. And what'd you do? You came out and you gave me a soup, a chicken noodle soup. That was delicious.
Of course I did.
And that to me was like, wow.
You wanted a cup of coffee this morning. What did I do?
It wasn't even.
And I'm not throwing this in your face or anything.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Trust me, I could care less about a cup of coffee or a chicken noodle soup or something.
But I just said I want a cup of coffee, and you're like, here. Like, it's just, that's what I'm saying. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, you're constantly giving. And there's very few people that are like that. If you don't have something, they walk away. We've hung out when we haven't had 2 pennies to rub together to start anything, and we hung out and we laughed and we talked with nothing. So
yeah, we did.
It's who you surround yourself with, and that's basically.
I believe that. I believe that, absolutely. It's okay. We can go over. We got 2 hosts now, so
yeah.
As long as the show goes on, just keep it underneath 30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that
we're on 26 minutes. That's what.
26. So we got about 4 minutes.
2:15.
Alrighty. Okay.
I think that was a really great topic, and I'm glad we could elaborate on that. And
but I want to finish it up.
Yeah.
If we go over, we go over. I don't care.
Right. I think. I think
You're getting better at making longer videos.
Yeah, I think it's becoming more natural.
I think it is, and especially with both of us here now.
Yes, and we're
just not me running the show.
And constantly.
Now I have you to help me run the show. You're a big asset to it, so I don't mind going over my 20 minutes.
Right.
I don't mind it.
Right.
I mean, I absolutely don't. So in other words, there's basically no time limit.
Right.
I'll end the show, or she'll end the show whenever we feel fit.
Right. I think, as long as we get a point, across to people, you're not alone out there. You're not alone. We feel your pain. We feel, if you're having a bad day, we all feel it. Write to us. Let us know. We're here to help. We're trying to all figure this out ourselves too. But we've got each other, so we kind of rely on each other. And, we want to hear from other people.
Don't worry about it, Donnie. We go over the time limit, we go over the time limit. I don't care. I really don't.
How long you want to make the show?
I don't know. We'll see where it goes. The thing about it is, what she just hit on is community is everything.
Yes.
Is everything. Surrounding yourself with good friends.
Yes.
And good people.
Is a key.
And a positivity.
I don't know the last time I enjoyed waking up to strangers. I live with strangers my whole life, and I hated waking up with them. I actually don't mind, now waking up with, my new friends and my new family. I look forward to it. Wow. He'll come over at 6:30 in the morning and have a chat. Like, it's actually exciting for me, and it's really calming and relieving for me. That I'm very peaceful. It's priceless to me. It's almost like I won the lottery without the money.
Well, it's kind of like when I first came down here.
Yes.
Okay? And Donnie D can attest to this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have nothing.
I remember you telling me.
Nothing. I didn't have a damn thing.
Right.
Who helped me out? It was Donnie D.
Donnie.
And thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome. You're just testing my energy.
He was the first one there for me.
Yes.
We started forming a community.
Yes, I know.
And a community is very important.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we had to let somebody go.
Right.
It's just the way it is.
Or fortunately.
Unfortunately.
However you want to look at it.
Whatever way you want to look at it,
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
But the thing about it is when people care about each other, it means a lot.
Mm-hmm. You go to bat.
And I say this on every show, and I just said it just moments ago. Just that smile, just that hug, just that something is gonna make a difference in somebody's life.
Are you okay? How you feeling? You know, it's a couple of words. You know, you're okay. A tap on the back. You know, everything's gonna be okay. It doesn't take much.
If we keep the show under an hour, I won't have to fall asleep holding the camera.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna wrap up the show.
Yes,
we're gonna wrap up the show.
Yes, we're gonna wrap this up.
You do the first close. No, Donnie, you do the first close. You do the second close, and I'll do the final close.
Go ahead.
All right, Donnie.
Go ahead.
It's on you.
Donnie, go ahead.
Thanks everybody for joining the channel, and please smash that like button in appreciation. You know what to do. Leave all your comments down in the comment section. We look forward to hearing from you, and also don't forget to let us know of new topics you'd like us to talk about. We're very interested in everything that you want to know about, and we'll be happy to bring it up in the next show.
Yes. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, listening to us. Everybody put your comments in. Let us know, like Donnie said, any new topics you want to discuss. I think this was a great show, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I just want to say I love you guys all. And thanks so much for listening.